Hi guys, y'all come in. Good morning, Teresa. Y'all come in, share this live, because y'all just come in. I don't know if this is going to be my one and only time talking about it, but y'all come in. Against my better judgment, but y'all come in. Good morning, good morning. Y'all come in, share this live. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of extra minutes. Yeah. Y'all come in, y'all come in. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning. Y'all come in. If I'm not directly looking at the camera, guys, it's because I'm driving. But y'all come in. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna speak about this because my morals on family, not speaking bad about anybody, but like I feel like family business should be intimate, and if you're really trying to fix things, it should be amongst each other. I love you guys and I love the internet, but this is for the people that really cares about this situation and really want to see the situation get better. I'm keeping you guys in mind and trying not to think about the negative of social media. So I'm just gonna leave my mind with that part. So many stories are going around about this Auntie Jackie thing. This one has this side of the story, that one has that side of the story. Everybody is speaking how they feel, and I feel like if it is going to be exposed on the internet, it should be based on facts and give you guys the ability to, I guess, form you guys' opinion. And if y'all really want to help, I guess that's my sister Renee's point, is because she's seeking for help. I'm not sure. I wish she would have personally called me with it so we can work it out like we used to do. But this is not one of these cases. So I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. Before I speak on anything, I just want to start off by saying Renee has played her part, right? She has. Everybody knows that. But we all did. Me, Herman, even Herman, you guys see him online. He has even played his part. Charlene has, Renee has, so have I. What do I mean by that? Not just with each other, with family. This is not our first family down here. This is our first family that Renee has brought down here. We have had other family members stay at my house. We have had other family members that Renee had no participant in that we did. And this is no different. Renee's just in the light and she decides to share with you guys, but y'all never get to see the full glimpse. So I want to start off by saying that it's not our first family member down here. It's not our first rodeo. It's the first one that Renee had brought down here. I've had family members at my house. Charlene has had some at her house. I wouldn't say all of them, but when my auntie was down here, not Auntie Jackie, my other auntie, it was nothing but pleasant. She has helped. First of all, she has helped when my mom passed away. She's also helped with my wedding, and she came down here. This is not it's not our first rodeo, but you guys get a glimpse of who Renee is as a person because she shares her life. No one gets to hear the other side because, again, I feel like they should be safe spaces in families, and especially among siblings. We all share the same mom and the same dad. And I'm going to start off by saying, on my mom's deathbed, she told us to stay together. I hold that in my heart. I hold that in my head. Yeah. Renee is not... Let me repeat, Renee is not a black sheep of this family. Like I said, she has She was talking about like restaurants and she pays, she has, and I've thanked her over and over again. Did not ask her to. Came willing to pay. She has offered, and I appreciate her for that. But again, I will not go into detail. Stuff was also done on our part with the whole family. It doesn't, I mean, it's what siblings do. I don't feel the need to go too deep into that, but we have been there for Renee a lot at her home, whether she needs to go to the hospital, whether there's something going on. We was very active in Renee's life, especially when she's down here in New Orleans. Like, she's in California. She's not easily reached, you know, with her willing. Okay, so that's the only part I'm going to really discuss, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to try to protect Renee, because this is her livelihood. This internet thing, it's her livelihood. So protecting her is, I'm not going to go into detail, just know like she's speaking on her part, what she does, but the whole family interacts. Even Herman had his part where he done what he needs to do. You get what I'm saying? Charlene was very active, you know, from us watching kids, whether it was like she wasn't feeling, Renee wasn't feeling well, or whether she needed help, who was extremely active. Like, I've sat down with Renee, not charged a penny, which I shouldn't, right? It's my sister, but answering emails, sitting down with her, like playing my part, you know. So I feel like I'm grateful, but I feel like it makes no sense for her to talk about that portion without her talking about it as a whole. We do for each other. Guys, I want to start off by saying I still believe we are blessed. We are a great pair of siblings. We don't really argue. That is our positive and our negative. The negative to that side is when everything goes haywire. This is what we're doing. This is my first time speaking out, but we will just not speak until we speak again, and it's never addressed. She is right about that part. Fast forward to Auntie Jackie. I want to tell you, she is not the, guys, please, she's not the black sheep of the family. Like, I feel like Renee has gotten the most attention because, first of all, like, she is very vocal about how she feels, the help that she needs. We are not like that. Like, I'm not calling for nobody's help. No matter if I desperately need any of them, like, I don't want to stress them out. Like, I've worked, she made a comment saying that I called her Beyonce of the family. I'm going to explain that. I don't believe I called her that, but I can tell you maybe what she thought I meant by that. I don't know. But I'm just going to strictly answer questions that she had out there. Hopefully this helps out Hill. Hopefully this gets us help. I don't know. But for the longest, for years now, especially like when she started getting known, it was a blessing, and I was so excited. I literally offered my help to Renee all the time. Whatever you need. I've gotten like what I would call a team together, you know, and we would sit at my house. We would go over trying to get stuff together for I still am very excited for her. That's why at the end of the day, like, as much as I'm going to talk, I'm still going to protect her because this is her livelihood. But I don't understand why she would put it out there for us. So I have to respond. Okay, guys. I'm going to respond to as much as I can with still being in a safe space. This is not our first family member down here. Right? I know my sister. She gets stressed really easy. Auntie Jackie was overwhelming. Right? But let's rewind. Renee is online. Oh my God, Auntie Jackie, I want to send for you, you know, out of a good heart, right? Let's say that, out of a good heart. She calls me and she says, Aisha, I'm very busy, which I understand. She says, I'm very busy. Can you please help out? I need you to make sure Auntie Jackie get everything she needs. Come here. I'm not going to be able to speak to her. What did that include? This is a regular for me, guys, with Renee. This is a regular. What did that include? I had to call Auntie Jackie, make sure she had her passport information. I'm putting myself at risk as far as putting my address on there because I want to protect my sister. Anything Auntie Jackie needs, she was a call away. I'm constantly just picking up. Okay, what do you need? And then I would have to relay the message to Renee. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Fast forward, Auntie Jackie comes. Auntie Jackie does stress Renee out a whole lot, and we all are aware of that. Again, I know my sister. I offered, me, not Charlene, not nobody. I offered. I said, listen, Renee, when you get to a point where you're stressed out, that's my auntie too. No, I'll take her for a month. I'll take her. You know, just let me know. Just let me know. You know. Okay, cool. She's like, okay, yeah. Auntie Jackie does the most over there. Okay, she does. She stresses Renee out, saying all the stuff she said. Renee's not wrong about that. Saying about how kids are disrespectful and all of this and all of that. Okay, fast forward, I'm speaking to my sister. I just tell her, you know, my concerns. Charlene is not, like, she did not, this wasn't her plans. But by the time I spoke to Charlene, like, Charlene felt the need to help. So she said, you know what? After you, she can come to me. Charlene felt the need to help. She was not in the plans. I call my sister back. I tell her, listen, this is what's going on. Don't worry about it. You know, that should give you a break. Fast forward, they come down here, right? Now, Auntie Jackie's by me, but Renee's still down there. Auntie Jackie does call my daughter out of her name. She's very, like, she's doing the same thing she did by Renee by me. She is like, why they look like that? And I don't know. I just wanted peace. So I told Auntie Jackie, this is really much of a cultural difference. Maybe it's shocking to you. You know, these kids, when they get up, they are saying, let me tell you, first of all, the kids are very respectful. They're speaking to her, they're including her, but it still wasn't enough for Auntie Jackie, you know. And I'm just solely speaking on my children because Renee said a part about her children. She does everything here. Can I start off by saying that we spend a lot of money too? Charlene more than me, because like she spent thousands and thousands of dollars when Auntie Jackie was in Houston. I am not there yet with my level of finance, so I did spend thousands of dollars on her. We had to pay for plane tickets back to Renee. We spend a lot of money. I don't like talking about money, guys, but I'm going to talk about it this one time and just to clear things up. Auntie Jackie did it everywhere. I don't know how she felt possible. You know, I got on the phone. Remember when I said she did call Angel out of her name? We all get on the phone and, you know, we're discussing it. And Didi does intervene after Auntie Jackie say, well, maybe I should go home or whatever. And he says, maybe you should go home. I appreciate Didi for, like, you know, standing up for Renee, but I just feel like this wasn't one of the times. It's our auntie and, like, all the rest of the men stayed out of it. Like, we was getting ready to, like, try to calm Auntie Jackie down, explain to her what's going on, and handle that. And it turned into like just having a riot. That started off the fact that Auntie Jackie just was saying just mean stuff about Renee and like about Didi, and like eventually me, and you know what's crazy, Charlene and Renee like have their differences, but we both felt offended. Like, okay, like that's a lot. We're not like when we let you vent. We were saying, me and Charlene were saying to each other, we let you vent about Renee, but come on, that's a little bit too much. We're not like, we don't want to do that. So when Auntie Jackie would do a little venting and say how she whatever Renee said, because yeah, most of that was true, I would say stuff like, Renee gets stressed out easy, Auntie Jackie, you know. And me, the way I swerved it is like not to offend my auntie, but at the same time when she goes back, understand like that stresses her out. That was my mindset when I was talking to Auntie Jackie. I don't know what she did or what she said when she went up there to Renee, but I wanted Auntie Jackie to feel heard. So I wasn't, even though my first sense was like, I get very offended when people talk about my family, like Renee, Charlene, and Herman. But because Auntie Jackie was so far, and I felt like, no, wait, like, let me at least let her feel heard, because like Uncle Max stayed out of it. You know, the girls was just dealing. None of the men, like, that just made the matter so much worse. And I understand, like, if we was like dealing with strangers or friends and stuff, by all means, let's get together. But like, we can handle her at this point. Like, we didn't need saving at that point. And so I was just explaining to Auntie Jackie, you know, it's okay. We can start over. Everybody makes mistakes. But anyway, fast forward all of that. So, like she said, Didi was like, you have to leave. Not have to leave like that. However he said it. And Didi expressed that. He was like, she's going to have to go or whatever. So Renee is at this point speaking to Charlene and telling her her stress or whatever. I'm not going to go into detail about that. So Charlene's listening, right? And Charlene says to her, well, if you wanted to leave, you know, because they, like, the details was not said to Auntie Jackie about how stuff was going to leave. But like Charlene was saying, I'll tell her, but I feel like if that's what you want to do, let her leave early, then maybe the time frame could be shortened and then she can just leave to go to Africa, back to Africa. But I guess according to me listening to the video, I don't know if Renee misunderstood Charlene to say, go back with you home. No, that wasn't it. That was saying that, okay, if y'all saying y'all sitting at home early, do you want me to tell Auntie Jackie so she can spend a shorter time by Renee and by Charlene? And okay, I don't know how it turned into an argument with Renee. Guys, I did not call Renee. Renee called me because I was on the phone with Charlene, actually speaking to her while Renee called me. And Renee starts to tell me about what's going on with Charlene. But the story, I'ma say, misunderstood. Let's for the sake of this conversation, because the stories wasn't the same, I'm gonna just say the story was misunderstood, okay? So I say to Renee, I'm correcting, I'm like, no, Charlene actually offered to help out. So that wasn't her point. She is saying, like, if you're sending Auntie Jackie home, I can tell her. Renee didn't say, you tell her. Charlene said, I will tell her. Charlene offered, and she said she can stay of a shorter stay if y'all plans are to send her back. So Renee started fussing. This is why we got in the clash. Renee started fussing at me and say, I can see you made your mind up, you know. And I'm like, no, you know. So it just got very heated. I don't deal, like, when the conversation is not strictly on what is going on, I don't deal with the heat of the moment well. So I hung up on her. And that's where that ended at. That's the last time I spoke to Renee. So this is after Jalen's party, right? Auntie Jackie did do all of that on the boat. And what Renee didn't tell you guys is I had to, like, physically stand in between Auntie Jackie and the man and had to explain to the man, she's not from here, please excuse her. And that calmed him down, you know. And that happened, right? So I don't know what Auntie Jackie did, bruh, because she's by me, she's speaking about Renee every day, because at this point she's mad, right? Like, she's upset because everybody, the plan was everybody to speak to Auntie Jackie in a calming way, so she's not taking offense and saying, like, this is getting stressful, it's a little bit too much. But it just went left, like I told you guys. So of course the conversation with me and Renee went left, and okay, so at this point Auntie Jackie is done with me. I drive her to Houston. No one talks about this part, guys. No one talks about this part. She's by me for a month. I took her to Charlene. I drove her to Charlene. Charlene is also playing a part, saying, Aisha, I'm not going to leave this all on you, because I'm like, I told Charlene, I said, you know what, it's not fair to you. I'll just take Auntie Jackie for that other month. Charlene's like, no, I'm not doing that to you. Bring Auntie Jackie over here. It's my turn. I bring her over there. Me and Charlene goes half and half, and Auntie Jackie's plane ticket. Nobody talks about that again. Guys, I just want to pause it for a second and let you guys know, like, no one thinks about the person. Like, I can't speak for Charlene because she's also, like, known now, right? But so I'm speaking for myself. I'm not known like that. So I see on the internet how much we need to be helping Renee, but Renee is getting a lot of help because she has a lot of attention. Like, so everybody is paying attention to her. So a lot of my relationship with Renee, and it was great, and I'll do it over again, and I'll do it tomorrow. But she says she doesn't see me. Like, we don't see her. She doesn't see me. She doesn't see what I'm doing. She doesn't see when I have the kids. Like, I'm also financially participating. Like, the thing is, I know she don't see because, like, she don't even realize, like, the kids are in change of clothes. There's nothing to speak about. It's just siblings being good siblings, right? But I can honestly be here to tell you, I don't favor. I will do the same thing for Renee. I'll do the same thing for Charlene and the same thing for Herman, because you know what? I owe that to my mother of being a good sister. If they all telling me a story, first of all, let me back up. If any of my sisters tell me a story, I do not call them and If Charlene comes to me and tell me a story, the only way Renee is going to hear from me is Renee confide in me and want to know how I feel about it. So when I spoke on how I felt about that, it's because that door was open. I didn't just call her. I wasn't going to call her. That was between Charlene and Renee. But if you asking me, I'm going to give my honest opinion, whether I'm right or not, guys. Like, you guys can make your opinion online, how you felt, how I could have did stuff better. But at that point, that was my best way of handling it. And I always feel like this, no matter, like, first of all, I'm going to tell the whole story. I'm not just going to say what I said. I'm going to first of all say what I said, and I'm going to say what the other person said. I'm going to let y'all form your own opinion. You understand what I'm saying? But I could honestly tell you, I love my sister, but a lot of stuff, like she says, she felt like the black sheep. We have never said nothing mean to Renee. We've only supported Renee. Renee still feels like, I don't take it from her, she feels like that. But a lot of our arguments with me and Renee is how she feels. It's not what I've said to her. It's how she feels. Like, I feel like you don't love me. So then I'll tell her, Renee, you can tell me how you feel, but you can't tell me how I feel. I do love you. I don't hate you. I still don't hate you, even though I don't agree with your way of handling things right now. For, you know, because the thing is, it's unfair for me because you get paid. This is your livelihood. This is personal to me. This is like, we are actually going through. Like, why is the internet first hearing from it? You don't want to discuss it with me. You want to discuss it with the internet. And I'm okay with you guys seeing certain things. But the thing is, are you really trying to fix things? Okay? So, I know we are sisters, guys. I know what y'all saying. I hope y'all can, like, look past who y'all support. And I hope y'all realize, like, this is one thing I'm upset of my auntie. Realize we are siblings, and if you're going to help us at a whole, don't hurt us. So if you like the comments that you make, even with my sisters, you know it's hard for me because I got to choose the right thing to say to them, no matter who it hurts. So that is a hard place for me to be. So no matter which one of my siblings feel no type of way, I feel like I owe it to them, because it's not like we're dealing with outsiders where, no, I have your back, like Auntie Jackie. What she did, I had to have Renee's back. Eventually, I told Auntie Jackie about herself when I realized what she was doing. Right? But this is different. This is different. Like, as much as some people want to hear me, like, this is real life for me. It's not a game. It's not about a video. It's not about making views. I don't make money off this junk. I don't make money off of this. You know, I said, if God is going to bless me in social media, he's going to bless me in social media. And I'm not going to go about it the wrong way. I'm not going to speak on people. I'm not going to freaking do a bad video just to get views, or like play victim just to get views. It hurts me because I still have my sister's back. If y'all know half of it, y'all will be shocked. Okay? Let's just say I don't make my comment until, one, it's asked of me, and number two, if it's wrong. Because one thing I'm not confusion, and I want my siblings at the end of the day to speak. So when I'm speaking on something, it's because either I think they need to hear the truth. Like this man, I told her, Charlene is not against you. We was trying to help you. How are you taking it like we not? Like, I hear you, that's why we took her, but she's not seeing it. Like it's not seen. We took her for money. We spent thousands of dollars. We didn't make that call for her to be down here. When it was our decision to have our family down here, we made that call. We dealt with it. And we came together. And with our other family members, Renee wasn't involved. And we didn't hate her for it, or we didn't obligate her to do anything. Like, you know, so I don't know how this went left. It wasn't supposed to go left. Nobody else fussed or fought. Nobody else felt like Herman didn't feel attacked by us, or we didn't feel attacked by Herman or Charlene. Like, for some reason, it was hard to explain to Renee, like, we're trying to help you. We're not trying to hurt you. Like, I did all of this. I spend day in and day out with Auntie Jackie because Renee expressed how she wants her to come. You know what I even said, guys, because I know my sister. I said, Renee, before Auntie Jackie comes, it seemed like it is a little overwhelming. Would you like me to talk to her and tell her that it's not time for her to come yet? Oh no, because I promised already. It's unfair for me because I play as a sister as much as I can, how much I can with what I got. And I've came to rescue plenty of times to her home, whether they need me to run errands. I've helped her with parties because Renee gets very stressed really easy, and nothing a sibling wouldn't do. I lay down my line. I will literally try to freaking take care of my household in 5 minutes so I can go make sure my sister's straight, especially when she said to the world, like, I'm not okay. I've dropped gifts off at my sister's house because she wasn't speaking to us for a long time because of her own mental illness. I'm not blaming her for that, because when you really go into mental illness, you don't have a voice. I'm not blaming her for that, but I've sat next to her. I don't have no cameras in nobody's faces when I'm doing that. I'm not going on the internet and expressing that. But it's gotten to a point where I'm like, it's been a year, guys. How long has it been since Auntie Jackie been? And the story keeps getting worse. And if I can take Renee's trust for a little bit, and if she thinks this is going to help or get us some help, then let me see that happen. Let me see that happen, because I still love her. And she just has to put a video up. I still love her. She has to put a video up, guys. That hurts, because us as siblings were supposed to be off limits. None of my siblings are bad, including Renee, but like, how do you fight somebody's mind? How do you fight their mind? How you playing in courtroom people like it's like somebody putting you on death penalty and you never even touch somebody? How do you explain to somebody if they already found you guilty? Like, we don't fight. Guys, we don't fight. Like, Renee, I've never called Renee to argue with her. The arguments naturally happen, and it's very short because we cannot handle stress very easily, and we don't handle arguments very easy. And majority of the time, we not fighting. This has been our biggest fight, and yes, let me tell you something. It was because of Auntie Jackie, but the reason why I'm holding us all accountable, nobody should have came between us. Y'all understand what I'm saying to y'all? It shouldn't have been a thing. We should have came together to see, why is it still a fight? You know, and why are you arguing about paying for meals? First of all, you didn't have to. I'm not that type of sister. First of all, like, I appreciate, yes, she did pay for it, but I did not expect that out of her. She did it out of a good heart, and I thanked her. What more does she want for buying me something to eat? What more does she want me to say? Like, how does she want to feel heard for that? And I can't get even with her because I feel guilty comparing and saying what I did. And I will never, all I can say is, guys, trust me when I tell you, and if she wants to open up about it, let her do that. But let me tell you something. I always speak on what's right and what's wrong. I don't favor nobody. I don't favor Charlene. I don't favor Herman. I don't favor Renee. It's very hard for me to play the honest sister, but I look at God and I say, God, if I'm going to do this, I need you to back me up, because it's a hard place to be. We're not fighting friends. That's different. That's easy. We're not like Auntie Jackie, like we came together because, like, you know, we siblings. We lost a mom at a certain age. We all did. All four of us did. All four of us did. Like, and by the way, guys, let me make a comment. Even though I know Beyonce's not going to see this, I love Beyonce to death. And honestly, I feel like our fights is way too minor for her. She don't have Beyonce problems. Beyonce's not going to fight over, like, paying for somebody's food or these kind. She has bigger problems. Okay? She has, listen. And I love Beyonce to death. And I, like, think very highly of her. What I think Renee was meaning by that is, all I could think about is, like, I'm saying, like, I damn near was your free secretary and you still didn't see me, like, making errands, like, when she had problems with the real estate. You know who was right there, front and center. You know who's any chance she get, when something is going on with her, or she needs somebody to go with her here. Everybody is highlighted on Renee, so Renee gets a lot of help and attention, and I love it. I love it, because more than me just cares about my sister. It makes my life easy, because you know what? A lot of people loving on Renee is better than 1 or 2 or 3 people loving on Renee. But for her to say that, yeah, I don't know, because God blessed me. Yeah, God blessed you. But the way she's talking is like she deserves it and nobody else does. I'm happy God blessed you, but I'm very sad the way you put that. I'm very affected by that video. I'm very affected by what Auntie Jackie did. I don't know where to turn. This is what I'm doing today is better than my judgment. What I'm doing right now is not a good judgment to me, because like I said, I want to be able to sit down with my sister and talk to my sister and dash it out with my sister without hearing about it on the internet first. You know, that hurts. So much information, like, I found out freaking over the internet first. It hurts. We was closer than that. We lost our parents in the same bed together, like, you know. Guys, I know y'all trying to tell me how this all started. I know exactly how it started. That's why I'm keeping it vague. I'm not trying to go into detail about anything. I'm trying to keep it safe, because at the end of the day, I do believe one day all of this is going to be fixed, and I hate to regret what I put on the internet that cannot be taken off. But trust and believe me, I know exactly what's going on. I know how everything started. I know why everything is the way it is. My sister, she feels a lot. Her brain works 1,000 times per minute. Like, she's constantly trying to figure out, like, why this and why that is happening. And when she comes up with the rationale, she always says she knows how she feels. And you can't fight somebody's mind. Like, I've tried fighting her mind, like saying how much I care about her. I tried fighting her mind, saying Charlene was just trying to help. She had no dealings with his plans. If Renee, if it was on the other foot, I would have did the same thing for Renee. Like, right and wrong is wrong. It ain't about no favorite sister. Charlene is not being favored because she's the youngest. It's just not happening. Charlene is very mindful when she talk. I'm not saying she's perfect at all, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot more to it, and I don't think Renee wants all of that on the internet. I don't think so. I don't think she wants all of that on the internet. but I've been blamed for more than just enough. Like, guys, like, I'll tell y'all this one story so you can have an idea where I'm at. And I pray Renee's mind heals, because that's my sister. Like, she's my heart. Like, guys, I am past depressed. Y'all know how much I was on the internet. I am down. I am past down. Renee comes to my church, right? Renee comes to my church, and Renee comes to my church. At this point, did he want some money from the lottery and stuff? I'm sitting in the seats just like the rest of the people, you know, at church. And all of a sudden I hear my pastor say, oh my gosh, like, Renee and them tithe. They won this money. They get up there, they say we tithe, you know, they giving their testimony, and they saying this was the first place they thought of. Long story short, Renee starts regretting the tithing and stuff like that, what she put in the church. She instantly started blaming me. It's my fault. I didn't even know they tithed. I didn't even know that was their plans. I was in the crowd listening like everybody. I never told her anything. If I told Renee anything about our church, is that just like any other church, you hear every day, if you don't feel it in your heart to give, then don't. Like, but if you do, you know, don't feel pressured, you know. So I was trying to talk her down. I didn't want her to feel so pressured, because I know how church could be, you know. And so she blames me for that. She blames me for this visit with Auntie Jackie. You know, they text me. I'm not even going to say names, but I'm just going to say in Renee's household, they text me. I cost them thousands of dollars. This is thousands of dollars that they spent on Auntie Jackie. Not a penny on me, guys. She said I cost them thousands of dollars. A lot more hurtful stuff was said. 90% of it wasn't true. And again, maybe Renee is telling you a side of the story, just like she said, because this is how she feels. Y'all really need to, like, listen and ask what was said. What was the exact, is that what she actually told you? You will find out a lot of stuff Renee feels is not situations we ran into or things that we have said to her. It's just how she feels. She feels like a black sheep. I don't know how, because she's the princess of the family. She literally is. Like, we all used to it. Nobody, like, Charlene is like, all right, you going to Renee this time, or am I going, type of person. And I'm like, okay, you going there. Okay, so, all right. And we, like, making sure she has her vitamins, and none of that is talked about. And I'll do it over again. She's my sister. But what do I feel? I feel like there's an obligation there that we take care of each other. And it's not one-sided. And when you do your part, you feel such a sting. And your appreciation is more than thank you. I don't know what else to do. I've thanked you. I've said how great of a sister you are. I don't know what's the next step of us going to a restaurant and you paying for something I didn't ask you to pay for. And you felt the need. And I said, thank you. I appreciate you. And when I say I pay for my own things, the reason why I say that is because she keep talking about the restaurant. I don't know. First of all, as you guys can tell, I don't know if y'all paid attention. We go from speaking about Auntie Jackie and all the situation to, pay for y'all food and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Did he end up calling me? And like I said, and guys, y'all should know that the reason why I'm speaking on this is because of the video put out, and she's saying maybe this will start this conversation. But is she really ready for what I really gotta say? And I have so much deeper stuff to say, but I respect her so much that if she don't bring it up, I'm gonna leave it alone. But if she really want to know what's the deal, she gotta be ready for what I gotta say. And she gotta be ready for what I gotta say. Because as y'all see me on this thing right now is how I speak to Renee. You know, I love you. You got really famous on the internet and I'm proud of you. But you're still my sister and I'm still older than you, and I still got an obligation to our whole family. You have done nothing that we have not done for each other. From Herman to Renee to Charlene to me. Like I say, I feel like we're a good group. It's just some people, I don't know. I don't know how she'll feel seen if she expresses it. Maybe I can do it. I'm not fighting Renee. I have no pride. Every time we have stopped talking, I was the one that fixed it. When she stopped talking for her own mental issues, I have been the one to sit outside her door. She wouldn't open it. I've placed gifts like for the kids. Like, yeah, she loves her nieces and nephew, but we do too. What is she saying that a good family doesn't do for each other? And why are you speaking on just what you do? Why are you not speaking on the amount of times that all you got to do is, I need this done, and one of us is doing it for you. Oh, I need this. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, this is happening. And we're running and we're running. And when I explain Renee this, because she says she feel alone, and she say, that was then. I'm talking about now, but Renee, you're in California. Maybe God will bless me the way he bless y'all so I can be a lot more blissful like you are being. But at this point in my life, I'm not there yet. And when I said we would pay for Auntie Jackie's tickets, I was told this is the price and this is really an inconvenience to us. And I said, I quote, please don't get Auntie Jackie's tickets. I will get it so I don't have to hear it again. We have spent thousands of dollars too, guys, and I'm willing, because at the end of this, I want to see us better. But I'm done being a doormat. And don't mind being one. But when you realize somebody can't see past their mind, and you see how their mind work and they speak it out their mouth, you realize what is in their head, you know, and how they operate. And nothing you can do unless they want help. Never ask for no penny. With the support we give, with the stuff we did, this is affecting our life, and just she is getting paid for it. This is like, and only she lives in the mansion behind it. And I support that, and I love that. But how many people are you willing to like step on to make that happen? I loved you. I love you. I would have never came on this internet. A year later, and it's getting worse, and against my better judgment, I had to do this. I couldn't wait. And I hope we get help behind this. And I laid it all out. I gave y'all the mild version of what's going on with us, and the very mild version. And like, if Renee is willing to speak on, like, Okay, so Charlene and Renee were speaking on speaking terms, but they went through their own situation. And if she's willing to speak about why or whatever, that's on her. I will never do that. But you can't bring half the story to the table and then like say, what are y'all gonna do with it? Y'all need to speak because I'm gonna lose my mind. And I'm dying on the inside, and I'm depressed, and I'm in my bed, and I'm trying to shake back, and I've gained weight, and I'm not sleeping, and I don't have the freaking funds to just go and relax on somebody's beach or get away because I'm feeling depressed. Yeah, I've been on a couple of vacations, but I'm just saying it takes a lot of planning and a lot of sacrifice stuff money-wise, and what a perfect family, right, guys? Yeah, I also pray that we fix it. But more than we fix it, guys, more important, that if we gonna fight, it shouldn't be about this kind of stuff. We should be better than that. Like, we should be better than, I did this for this. Well, you do for strangers, and you have brought them up, and you don't complain, and you see them from point A to point B. So doing for your siblings should not be hard. And I hate, like, I'm just not, I just, in my mind, I'm like, I don't like to judge the situation because I know there's a reason for everything, but it's like, how much? And you're right, we all love each other, but there's some healing that needs to be done there, and so much hurt, and just keep hurting, and like me trying to stay away from the hurt and just trying to support, it does nothing for her, because in her mind, I'm not who I claim to be, and I'm not as, even though I'm not pretending to be innocent, bro, by no means. I'm not. Like I said, I just opened up to you guys, and maybe y'all heard something that maybe I have done that I wasn't supposed to do, and I get it, but I'm telling you the full story on what happened, and I'm not speaking on some because I feel like some stuff has nothing to do with me, and if they want to speak on it, then they can. But I could tell you that every one of our siblings try. Where it messes up at is that you think they're not, or they're not trying hard enough, or you're expecting more. I don't know. And how can I do if you don't tell? And when I do, it's not good enough. Like, even though I helped with Auntie Jackie, I got fussed at about something else, like, that I didn't do right. Almost like a worker. And I'm like, Renee, let's not forget I'm your sister, and I'm doing this out of support. Like, I get you stressed. Everybody's pointing to stress. You guys should help out in this way, and you guys should. And Renee's such a giver. We all are. And guess what, guys? I don't want to just say us. My auntie, not Auntie Jackie, but my auntie took care of us for years. She took us in. Even when my mom was alive, she was here on my mom's deathbed. She used her last. A good family does that for each other. What's wrong with that? Like, and if you're going to speak on what you do, like, unless somebody's taking advantage of you and asking for that. Like, I think Auntie Jackie was doing a little bit too much. She was taking advantage, like asking for everything. And how you exhaust 3 houses. How you go there financially, exhaust one house, come here, exhaust one house, and go there and exhaust another house. Charlene spent thousands. Those tickets, she probably wished she would have just bought those tickets, because it was way more money spent on her. And she could have probably, with the type of money Charlene spent, she probably could have brought Auntie Jackie's family here. But that's not talked about, nor did Charlene feel the need to talk about it. But you make this obsolete because everybody's playing their part. We all got to see each other. You want to get seen, and you are doing your part. But the very person that's talking about not being seen is the person that's not seeing people. Because if you did, you wouldn't be complaining the way you did, because we try hard. I go to Renee's house and I'm cleaning and I'm helping with the kids, and I'm not just going there and sitting next to her and talking to my sister. I'm actively working. every single time, making trips to the mailbox for them, making trips because when she was having that issue with our house, like, and I will do it again. But ma'am, I'm a sister and I need somebody to like, dang, when that's all said and done, or at least don't complain. Like I'm not even a needer like that. Like, even though I say I need my siblings, like, I'm not one to say, oh, I need this, this, and this. Like, I'm very quiet because I realize this world is stressful enough, and I'm not the only one dealing with issues. You are too, you are too, you are too, y'all are too. So y'all take that for years. Let me tell you something. For years, my sister has been out there. People have been affected by the type of video she put out, and no one can say nothing because she got to get paid. And I supported that. And I still support it. But you know what? It's a lot. I didn't even sleep. I mean, there's a reason. It's not because I didn't sleep. I just came from work, and then, like, I spoke on this, and hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep. Oh, wait. Not a slam to my sister, please, guys. I'm just responding to some of the stuff she said. Just so y'all can get it.
What's going on? I just woke up.
I mean, you know how long I was on this thing. You're probably going to have to rewind it and see. But basically, I just was explaining. In a nutshell, I was just explaining the video from my point of view, or what I witnessed, and my part. I just wanted to get it out there. And yeah, and I was just telling everybody, like, Renee is a great sister, but we all have played our part. I said, you have played your part when you was doing well, and you did it very gratefully and you don't mention it. I say Charlene has done her part. I have done my part to the best of our abilities, and we have done for each other. We've been at Renee's side, like, every time she needed us. If Charlene got to go over there, if I got to go over there, or even with the kids or watch or anything. But I say it's nothing. I said it's obsolete because we are siblings. We're supposed to do that for each other. That's just how I feel. So I don't know why it's a complaint. And I also was telling them, like, how grateful I am to her, and I've
Hey,
expressed it.
everybody.
So I don't, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? And I was
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
telling I was just telling her how grateful I am to her, and if I express it at the time I'm grateful, or when she does, like, have at a restaurant, even though, like, I wasn't expecting it out of her, I'll express my gratitude and thank you so much. So I don't know what outside of that does she want to feel seen. And I was like, please let me know, I'll do it. You're my sister, and anything to make you feel comfortable. But I've acknowledged these things, because I don't want to sound ungrateful, and I'll acknowledge again, thank you again, but the very things that she's saying is the very things that I feel you don't see me or what I've done. I guess it's because you are the one up there, and God has blessed you because you deserve it. I guess I shouldn't be, I guess, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's a privilege for me to have done the stuff I've done for you, which it is because you're my sister, but, like, I just don't get it, you know. And like I said, this stuff is not for the internet. This is hard for me, but it's been ongoing, and it's not getting better. It's getting worse. And nobody wants this family more together than I do. Nobody wants this family. I mean, all of us, Simon. I'm not just saying me, but I'm just speaking out in general. Like, that's my biggest prayer. But this time around, it's no longer just catering to this person or that. We all deserve equality. Like, it should be equal. It should be we being there for each other. No one's too high of a person to be there for the other. Like, and if you're not giving out of a good heart, especially in this family, because we don't like really ask each other for stuff like that, then just don't give. We're not going to hold nothing against that person. Don't give if you're not giving out of a good heart and you got to mention stuff like that. Because I am not about to go tit for tat of what I do or this person do or even you. I'm grateful for what you have done, Herman. I'm grateful for what Charlene have done. I'm grateful for what Renee have done. But I've played my part as a sister, and I will always do that. And I won't hold nothing against her. And I don't hate her. I don't hate for what she did. I do wish she would have came to me and we would have came to a middle ground and I would have respected. I would have even went on her live and talked about it if we would have okayed what do you want to talk about
Mhm.
to freaking um to support her or her mental health or however she's putting it. Like, we all got mental issues. This is breaking me. I
Let me
don't like
say
this
this.
internet
Let me
stuff.
say this. This shit, this shit is so petty because everything that comes up, it's not about what everybody do for each other. The only way that do for each other comes up is when y'all in some type of some small disagreement, and then it brings those feelings in, but it don't be having nothing to do with what
The
anybody do for each
situation.
other. Because first thing is first, we all done for each other. I never had to do for Renee because Renee was already
But
financially stable when
you
my
still
business was
played,
up.
but
No,
Herman,
yeah,
you
but
still
no,
played
no,
your
I'm
part
just,
though,
yeah, no, but
as a
I'm just want to be
brother.
honest. I want to get that clear. First things first, Renee has financially helped me, of course, and guess what? I am extremely grateful. But guess what? If me and Renee get into it over a can of soda today, we shouldn't bring up what we done for each other.
But
But
Herman, can
hey,
I pause
that's
you
the
for a second? When you have helped Herman, you might have not helped her financially, but we was there for each other. Money is not the only thing. Even though, like, Charlene has put out the money, I have too, but I'm just saying, as far as you and how you feel, you maybe when you got really straight, Renee was already financially straight, but you have played your part as a brother and y'all had a good relationship. It's not all financial, like when it comes to us being there for each other. So you can't say you didn't do for Renee when you still was a brother.
no, but because I would just rather put that out there and be honest. So when my business was doing really good, Renee was
Renee
already
was already good.
financially.
Yeah.
Renee was already good. So me, Charlene, and Aisha, we all was able to do our thing together back and forth. So have Charlene. I've helped Charlene. Charlene has helped me. I've helped Aisha. Aisha's helped me. But Charlene Renee was already in a predicament where it was like she was in a situation. But hey, me honestly, y'all, let me tell y'all something. If I was a billionaire, man, all my sisters will be iced out. I'll be spoiling all of them, man. Hey, it's the problem that they have, and honestly, I'm the boy, and they the three girls. Honestly, the shits is petty to me. I don't see no problem. I'm always just
But I
trying to
told I
be in
that
the
my
middle of
first
something.
thing was to say we are a good selection of siblings, and I say we don't fight over big things like that. Like, but I don't want to give the fact away that you know Charlene and Renee did start having a couple of issues, and it was big. It was big, but they started talking. They got past it. This just topped it over the edge. So I don't want to.
No, Aisha, it wasn't big.
It was
They made it big.
Herman.
No. I'm saying it was not big, but they made it big because honestly, some of the things that I hear them having issues with each other about, I'm like, are you serious? Now this is
Okay,
on some
that's
this
okay. So
now now
that's
now
how
let me
you feel. I
finish.
feel
No,
different with that.
yeah, now I just be like, this is on some Khloe Kardashian shit right now.
Yeah, but anyway, I love all of y'all, and like this doesn't take anywhere I feel from Renee, but like I just feel like she has. to clear conscience and realize no one's trying to harm her in any type of way. And I'm not talking about physical. She know we're not trying to harm her physical, but I'm talking about mentally. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
let me
know.
say this, Aisha. Let me say this real quick. Let me just speak my mind real quick. Let me tell y'all something. It's nothing wrong between my sisters. I don't know what's up and what's up in the air, but and I'm not even gonna say no names, but some they somebody is always feeling like somebody has some type of malicious intent or whatever the case is,
And it's
and
not that.
nobody have no malicious intent. Nobody has no malicious intent, and then when they stop talking, um, it's like they having a different conversation than the one that they actually had. It's like the stories that I know about y'all issues and things like that. That's not exactly what's being talked about right now. Like how it would like how it started off with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like everything always come out different. I mean, it be the truth, but it comes out like totally different and not exactly how it happened. But I do feel as though whenever y'all have y'all having y'all issues, but money or anything that y'all done for each other should never
And
ever
this is
be
my
brought up. You know
thing.
what I'm
It's what
saying?
I never do bring it up. Like I said, the only reason why I responded in a certain way is because of I was just responding to a video. I will never bring it up again. I think that's irrelevant. My only point was um no one's taking advantage of Renee and her money. Like, that's not happening here. Like, we all play our part.
Hey,
Like,
hey, let me just put it out there. The other day I called Renee and I did ask her for $50, but she sent me 100.
Harmon,
Now I just want to put it out there.
Harmon, you are messing up the point I'm trying to make, bro.
Okay, my bad. Let me get back on track.
Now you made me forget what I was trying to say.
Huh?
I'm just saying, like, we are loyal to each other. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying, like, we understanding. Nobody is like beating anybody down for anything. Like, none of that is happening. Nobody's
Yeah,
stressing
man,
anybody
and
out behind anything.
since we want to put it all on the table, if we really want to be real and speak each other's minds and shit like that, we could let it all out on the table. Now, let me say something. I want to be
Harmon, keep
honest.
it PG, please, bro. Cause I'm
Yeah,
trying to
nah,
still keep this.
I'm a
I'm
keep it
still trying to
PG.
keep this live. Like,
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
want
no,
to
no,
regret
no. I'm
anything
gonna
that
keep
was
it
said on here.
PG. No, 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 no. It's good. I'm gonna keep it PG, Aisha. So I'm struggling today. I'm about to be out my house in less than 2 weeks, and and you know what? I've been staying here this whole time, and I'm like, Aisha, a whole doctor. Like, when is she gonna come
I'm
through and
not
make
even
some
a
pop off?
doctor, Harmon. I'm not even a doctor. Why you keep saying that? I'm a nurse.
But you know what, Aisha? I am about to, you know what, y'all? I don't want to ask none of my sisters because I don't know where they at financially. But Aisha, you know I'm about to be out in less than 2 weeks, right?
Harmon, I call you and I ask you about your update every day.
Exactly. So all you got to do is pin my cash app down there. And if anybody want to support Herman so that I don't got to go
How
ask Renee or
how about
Charlene.
I do something better? How about everybody go and join Herman's live so you can orchestrate this, because so all of that. What about that, Herman? Y'all please go join Herman's live, because even if I put it on here, I'm about to get off of it because
Aisha, MD.
I I I just got off of work and I'm gonna try to go to bed, and sitting in my car, but maybe quit Armin, you just go live, and please guys, can y'all please go and just join him and support him for a little bit.
Get him off here. Nah, I ain't gonna get off. I'm gonna stay here. My sister love me more than what she love y'all.
I do.
I'm
I
just
do
being
love my
honest.
brother. I do love
Herm
my
could
brother.
stay up here. Herm could stay up here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go live so we could talk about it. And I'm saying,
Yeah, that's what I say.
yeah,
Herman, go live, y'all, you guys,
she
and
about
we
to
eat
go to
what.
sleep. She about to go to sleep.
I
Don't
gotta
worry
go to
about it.
sleep. I'm
Rika just
tired.
Rika, just don't come to my live when I go live, okay? Because Aisha about to get off. You want me to get off, just don't come to my live. Everybody else will.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
everybody, please go support him and just go to his live. Um, yeah.
everything good though, y'all. Trust me, they got their sister. Ow. They just have a little bit of problem. That's it. They gonna get over it, girl.
I love you too, guys. And if y'all want to help, really help, bro, because I don't want this to be another like Auntie Jackie situation where she's just trying to like get out of it
Nah,
what she want
that's
to get out of
yeah,
it.
nah, that's that
And
bitch. That's that bitch fault.
oh my
That's
gosh,
that
Herman,
bitch
don't
fault.
cursing on here. I don't want
My
to get in
bad.
trouble.
Yeah, my bad. That's her fault.
No, but look,
That's Jackie fault.
I'm saying that because like if y'all can't help,
Wait,
please
wait,
don't
wait,
hurt
wait,
it.
wait, wait, wait. Let me ask you this. Did you speak the situation with Auntie Jackie, how that happened?
Yeah, I told everything. That's why I
Okay,
say you gotta go
okay. Let me
back
just
and
say,
watch the live.
yeah. But let me just say this, y'all. And let me just say this, y'all. Everything that I was speaking about on the internet about Auntie Jackie all came from all my sisters. Renee confirmed it. Aisha confirmed it. And they had people that was attacking me like I'm the one that made up the story. I wasn't in their presence. I was not in their
Love
presence.
y'all too,
But
guys.
but
I love
but let
y'all
me
too.
tell y'all, Auntie Jackie used to be on the phone with Aisha, and Auntie Jackie would tell Aisha some sob stories. And then Aisha would share the sob stories with Renee, and how all of us are. I know how all of me and my sisters is. When I'm with Jackie, when Auntie Jackie is telling her sob stories about what's going on down there, about
No,
how Mandy's
Armin,
putting.
I keep in contact with a lot of our family. That's just what it is. I keep in
No,
contact with a lot of our
let me
family
let me
out there.
finish. Let me finish. We do keep a contact a lot of our family. That don't got nothing to do with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Auntie Jackie would tell us stories, and automatically, how me and my sisters is, we would feel guilty, and it makes us want to send her money. So she knew that she was really good at it. She deserved an Oscar. I ain't even gonna sit there and lie. Cause she used to have me, you, Charlene, and Renee feeling bad, and then we just come out our pockets and send. Like she had a spell over us. And guess
Look,
what?
Herman. Look, Herman. Everybody, pause it right there. Everybody's going to your live. They all sharing your stuff. So go and continue the
They
story
all
there, because
sharing
I'm
what?
about to go to bed. Like they're just saying everybody's about to hit to your page. That's what they're saying in the comments.
Okay, all right, I'm about to go live because I'm tired of this bullshit. Okay, now I'm gonna speak my mind now. Since all y'all done spoke your mind, now I'm about to go speak my mind now. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah, it's about to be. Let me go. Bye.
Bye.